All the shows on TV are so boring. I wonder why Papa is so late today. Boring, boring, no boring.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, Baba. Where were you? Do you know how long I had been waiting for you?
I'm sorry, my son. I had so much work at the office today. That's why I'm late.
That's all right.
What were you doing, my dear?
I was watching TV, Baba.
What were you watching on TV?
Nothing particularly. All the shows are boring on TV.
Insha'Allah, what if I tell you the story of another prophet today?
That would be amazing. Thank you so much, Baba.
Alright, today I will tell you the story of Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam.
Who is he, Baba?
Many elderly scholars believe that Shu'aib alayhi salam was the elderly man who offered safety to Musa alayhi salam. Prophet Musa alayhi salam had married the daughter of Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam before he fled to Egypt. There are no authentic sources confirming or denying this. However, Quran tells us that the Prophet was from the people of Madian, and it was there that Prophet Musa alayhi salam found refuge.
MashaAllah, that sounds so interesting. Please tell me the story.
Alright, now listen carefully. Bismillah. The people of Madian were Arabs who lived in the country of Ma'an, part of which is known today as Greater Syria. They were a bunch of greedy people who refused to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they led a wicked life. The people as a whole were thieves and robbers, deceiving one another. They also looted the travelers who were passing through their townships. The people of Madian were mostly traders. They gave short measure while selling goods, praised their goods beyond their worth, and hid their defects. They lied to their customers, thereby cheating them. And instead of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the true God, they worshipped a tree. That was when God sent Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam to call his people to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Hazrat Shu'aib alayhi salam preached to them, begging them to be mindful of Allah's favors and warning them the consequences of their evil ways. But the people mocked at him and said, "You want us to worship the God who you worship? How can you expect us to leave the religion of our forefathers? You want us to be fair while trading? You want us to deal honestly and suffer our losses?" When the Prophet said yes, "Never," replied the people. "We will never listen to you. We would have stoned you if you were not old and without children," warned the people. But the Prophet ignored their warning and continued to preach to the people. He told the people not to hate the truth and reject God's call. He reminded them of the punishment God sent to Lut alayhi salam's people. The people of Madian were the first to impose fees and tolls on the people who passed through their territory. The Prophet preached to them and tried his best to convince them to lead an honest life. But the people insisted on leading a life by robbing and cheating other people despite the Prophet's warnings. The Prophet did not lose hope even then. He preached to them during the day and the night. He reminded them that he was trying to do what is best for them and not for his own personal gain. By now, the disbelievers got really angry. They forcefully took the belongings of the Prophet and his followers. The people of Madian then threw them out of the city, and they then challenged him to bring the punishment upon them. The Prophet had by now lost all his hope on the people. So he turned to his Lord for help, and his request was answered very soon. And finally, the day of the punishment arrived. God made the sun unbearably hot and scorching for the people of Madian. The hot weather lasted for no less than 7 days. The people of Madian tried to cool themselves with water, but that did not help at all. The people suffered terribly for 7 days. The wells dried up and the plants fell to the ground. Then God sent a huge, dark and gloomy cloud to the city. "Look, it's about to rain," said the people when they saw the cloud. The people thought that the cloud would bring them rain and bring down the heat. So they ran out in joy, hoping the clouds would bring them the rain. Little did they know that this was Allah's punishment for them. All the disbelievers had now gathered under the cloud. Then suddenly from the clouds came thunderbolts and fire. These huge thunderbolts caused the ground to shake, and people fell one by one. The flames of the fire then burned everyone to ashes. When the Prophet returned to the city next day, he saw that no one was alive in Madian. Like in Thamud, the people lay dead on the ground, and all the disbelievers were destroyed. Madian's wealth did not save them from Allah's punishment. Seeing the destruction, Shu'aib alayhi salam said that he didn't feel sorry for them since they were fighting against Allah, and he had tried to warn them many times.
MashaAllah, it was such a wonderful story.
Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam went on to live for many more years. Did you know that it is he who gave food and shelter to Prophet Musa alayhi salam when he escaped from Egypt?
Huh? I didn't know that. Please tell me, Baba.
All right. Prophet Musa alayhi salam had escaped from Egypt and away from the eyes of his people. He traveled for many days in the desert, and he finally reached Madian. The Prophet was very thirsty, so he went near a well to drink water from it. But when he arrived near the well, he saw a crowd of people making their animals drink water from the well. He saw 2 women standing aside, waiting for their turn. "Why are you standing over here?" he asked them. "We cannot give water to our animals till the shepherds feed their cattle," said one of them. "Our father is a very old man, and he is waiting for us to get him the water," said the other. On hearing this, the Prophet went to the well and took the bucket from the shepherds. Everyone moved aside and made way for the Prophet. He then drew water from the well and gave it to the sisters. The Prophet then went and sat under a tree. Hardly a few moments had lapsed when one of the sisters had gone to their house, returned and said to the Prophet, "My father has called you to reward you for the trouble you took for us," she told him. The Prophet agreed and went with her. Prophet Musa alayhi salam met Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam and told him his story. "You have gained freedom from your oppressors," said Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam. That's when one of his daughters suggested that they should employ him because he was strong and trustworthy. "You have witnessed his strength at the well," said the Prophet. "But how do you know of his trustworthiness?" he asked. The daughter replied, "When he started coming towards the house, he asked us to walk behind him and told us that he comes from a household where males do not look at females." Prophet Shu'aib alayhi salam was very happy with him, and he said, "It is my desire that I get you married to one of my daughters, but on the condition that you will tend my cattle for 8 years. Prophet Musa alayhi salam accepted the offer and married Safura. He then took care of the cattle for 8 long years as he had promised.
MashaAllah, it was such a wonderful story.
I'm glad you liked it, my dear. Now shall I ask you a few questions from the story?
I'm ready.
All right, now here is the first question. What were the sins that the people of Madian committed?
First was they cheated with the scales. Am I right, Baba?
Yes, go on. What were their other sins?
Worshipping false gods and robbery?
That's very good, Amr. Now tell me how God punished the people of Madian.
God first sent a scorching heat that lasted for 7 long days. The wells dried up and the plants died. Then on the 7th day, he sent a huge cloud that showered rain of fire. This killed all the people of Midian.
MashaAllah, that's correct, my son. That's all for today. I will tell you the story of another prophet tomorrow. Good night, Amr.
Good night, Baba.